Hi you guys, my name is Guru Shakia and welcome to my lovely channel. This is a reading for love, sex, and romance for all fire signs. Sorry if my voice is a little raspy, I'm just waking up, but I wanted to get these out to you guys for the month of September. So here we go. Keep in mind this is a general reading, but if you want something more specific to you and your energy, you can book a reading with me in the detail box below. Alright, so the song single Again is coming to mind. So a lot of you guys are moving on from past relationships, from the past in general. Maybe you're shifting homes. Maybe you're going someplace new where you're gonna have the ability for new beginnings and a new dating life. You may be leaving everybody behind. You may be like, no way, I don't want any long distance relationships. So what happens will happen. As you go to a new place, whether it's new work, a line of work, whether it's traveling, whether it's exploring new terrain, whether it's a new school, whether it's new line of work, you're encouraged to stay open-minded and single, to mingle, just to be open, because like I feel like true love is trying trying to enter your life for a lot of you guys, and they're just saying be open to receiving, as I see like the white light here. In the past, you may have been limiting yourself on the type of people you thought were worthy of you and things of that nature, but it's time to let go and explore new terrain. The word variety is coming up, so it could be that there's a lot of exotic types of people coming into your life at this time if you're single and you're dating, or if you're single, you're just open, you're kind of like, I don't know about my dating life, but I'll be open to it. There's a lot of people in your vicinity if you're thinking about going someplace new, where there's variety, or like international traveling students, etc., or whether it's backpacking to new places or staying in hostels, etc. I don't know why all my readings are geared towards traveling lately, but a lot of you guys in the fire signs are travelers. But basically, let go of the past, let go of any baby mama drama, baby daddy drama, or drama of people who abused you. Could have been a very violent past. Could be that exes are trying to come and reach out to you this month. It could be a lot of your exes see that you're doing good. This is for people who have been in an abused relationship in the past. It does give me a number of 4 years. Maybe you lived together, maybe you had kids together, but this person could be reaching out to you like, oh, you look good, blah blah blah. But don't give them the benefit of the doubt. Move on and let them go. You do have a variety ahead of you, if you like that kind of thing, or if you just want to be open, because it could be that true love is trying to like fall into your lap kind of thing. The next card is Stand Your Ground. So some of you guys do have a supporter behind you, whether you realize it or not. It could be that they're a secret admirer. It could be that they work in the same line of work that you do. But pay attention to anyone who works with you and they're always trying to help you out. So whether you have a bunch of files to carry and they're just like, oh, let me get that for you. Whether you have to walk through a door and they're just like, oh, let me get that for you. If someone just keeps saying, let me get that for you, they're definitely into you. This gives me an energy of a very strong man. Or you could be the strong man, just fancying a new woman in your line of work. So let's see what else. But someone definitely has your back this month. They could be crushing on you heavy. You could just start talking to someone new. You both could have a crush on each other. If this gives me energy of at first you might not like this person romantically, they may come off very I don't know, quirky, or like goofy, or it's not really your taste or your forte, but they might grow on you kind of thing. So let's see what else. This person may be a workout addict. They stay in a gym, because I feel like they're very, very buff. So if that resonates with you this week, you might be coming upon someone who is like that. And it could be for some of you, once you let someone go in your life, this person can just like walk right in suddenly. or once you have the courage to take like a leap of faith of going after your dreams or going after a career that you want. It could be that this person just enters at the same time. Because it does give me like a lot of on the job romance. It's definitely someone who just wants to cater to you. So we could be asked to stay single for that purpose, to meet someone who's willing to cater to your every needs. And it may feel different for you if you've never been used to someone who treats you that way, but something you can get used to, my guys are saying. Because it's someone who really treats you like the best. All right, so a lot of you guys, the worst those coming up for the sex part of the reading. So maybe it's something that you can invest in, or yoni eggs, things like that, to kind of start owning your sexuality, to start taking care of yourself, to make it part of your self-love routine. Even invest in lingerie, waist beads, or just eating more passion fruit and oranges, even starting a garden or just walking in the garden. Some of you guys fantasize having having sex in the garden. If you can find ways to do that, make it happen. I feel like my guys are saying, because I do feel like a lot of you signs in this category, the fire signs, are very risk-taking, you need a lot of stimuli to keep you from getting bored, especially in your sex life. It's not necessarily all about positions. It's more so like, where are we doing it, or where are we going with this? About the connection. It's about everything. It's not just the positions, but a lot of you guys will be switching it up in the means of trying. Maybe like tantric sex, or maybe yoga can help out in your sex life, and examples like that. Let's see what else I'm getting. A lot of you guys will be rewarded, whether you're coupled. I feel like a lot of couples will be rewarded for their efforts that they put in for trying to make their relationship work out in the end. A lot of you guys will be rewarded if you've been putting yourself out there a lot and dating, and you've really been trying. Maybe you've been going to speed dating. Maybe you've been just putting yourself out there, talking to guys, whether you're scared to talk to them and you talk to them anyway. But this, well, it's kind of like you're going fishing and you catch a fish and it's one that you really wanted. So keep putting yourself out there if you've been putting yourself out there. Some of you guys may not want to date, and that's fine too. So you can keep to yourself if you wish. I kind of feel like if it's like that, then why are you watching this video? But you can stay single, but my guys are encouraging a lot of you guys to mingle, regardless of if you're single or not, or because they're also saying flirt. So it's nothing wrong in flirting, because it's like, they're also saying be carefree. So have a little fun. They're just saying loosen up, because there could be just a lot of fun in flirting and being happy and bubbly, and getting compliments. There's no harm in that, or being playful. It's something healing in that kind of energy, basically. Some of you guys need to loosen up a lot. My guys are saying, like, listen to the song "Shake It Off" by Taylor Swift, because a lot of you guys may have been stressing a lot. I do feel like sex could help a lot of you guys in stress if you're willing, if you wanted a friend with benefit type, if you've been considering that kind of thing. But obviously, don't take my word for it. If it feels right to you, it feels right. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Victory and success. Some of you guys will get better at your communication skills. It may be that you ask your crush out. It may be that you get better at talking about your needs and your wants in a relationship. You may ask your significant other to give you exactly what you want in bed, etc. But be open and be carefree. Like, be your spontaneous self. Your crush or your coupled or your significant other may like the fact that you're being spontaneous if you take lead for once. If you take the reins and, like, kind of like being dominant or in control. Because it gives me a sense of a person who's always like, what are we going to do now? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? But I feel like your significant other or your crush or whoever you're dealing with in a relationship could feel like, oh, why do I always have to make the decisions? And they might find it attractive or turned on if you play by your own tune, if you make up your own mind, even play it like a little bit hard to get. So if you're very clingy, I'm getting maybe if you start doing your own things, your own hobbies, that could bring a new, renew your relationship that you've been in for a while. If you're always with the spouse every single day, just play to your own tune for a little bit. It could be that makes it sexier to your spouse or to your crush or your significant other. A lot of you guys will be reading and looking up about sex positions this week. It does give me a lot of tantric sex. It's been coming up in my mind all month. So if you want to try new positions like that, go ahead. It just gives me a sense of experimenting. A lot of you guys will be researching a lot on owning your own sexuality. Masturbation has also been coming up. So kind of like they're saying to figure out what makes you happy in bed, or like what parts turn you on. Kind of like learn about yourself and your own anatomy. It could be that you purchase books or read books in the library about women's anatomy or men's anatomy. How to get the best pleasure out of life, and things of that nature. Some of you guys could be healing from sexual abuse, sexual assault. You could be writing a petition about certain things. And that could be the way that you own your sexuality. You could be doing a lot of protests or slut walks or slut shaming, things of that nature towards the end of the year more so. Or you could be organizing your own. You could be inspired by people such as Amber Rose. But it could be something that sparks your mind lately that makes you write a petition or a protest, and you might get a lot of people on board with you. I do feel like you might be starting to wear more of what you want this month, as far as like bralettes or lace for women, etc. But I feel like if you're a man too who's into different things, wearing different types, maybe like Speedo type things, or even feminine lingerie, if that turns you on, something that you can experiment with. If you want to, I don't know, if you want to be open with your partner that turns you on, you can. Definitely, sing, masturbate, all these things that get you in touch with your sexuality. Wow, it's crazy because we finished with sacral chakra. A lot of work needs to be done in this energetic center still. This is your creativity, your sensuality, your sexual energy, and a lot of wounds will be healed at this time. But you're inspired to be creative, to write, to sing, to masturbate, to create. If you want to create poetry, documentary at this time, everything that you want to create, you need to set time, maybe like an hour a day to create. Like just sit with no phone, no distractions, and just see what your mind does, and have a pencil and paper and see if you come up with a poem, or see if you come up with designing a fashion line, or see these things you've always been interested in but have no time to do, or you're always distracting yourself. And this could help best in nature. But yeah, that's it, you guys. Your love, sex, and romance reading for fire signs.